Hi, you're right. Hope you're okay. I am here today to give you an overview of what you're going to be doing in September and what you can be doing now to prepare yourself and to really help you with your pre-learning to support your current studies. So you would have received the knowledge organiser for the next unit, which you are going to be using to support you. And I'm going to give you some ideas of what you can be doing with that work. So in September, when you come back, you will be studying a unit called Our World. Now, this unit is brand new. It was only written sort of this year, just gone. So if you've got older siblings, they wouldn't have studied this. It's brand new just for you. And in this unit, you're going to be studying a range of poetry. You're going to be looking at non-fiction, but the common theme is that they are, pieces of fiction, non-fiction, poetry, which have been inspired by events that have gone on in the world. So, when you think about what has happened in the world, the best place to get that knowledge, that information, those facts is to head on over to Newsround. So you may have actually watched Newsround informed. I know I used to show my form Newsround almost every day, just to get a brief understanding of what was going on. So what I suggest you do is have a look. Now, Newsround doesn't just cover current events, but they also do special videos looking at historical events that have gone on 100 years ago. So I remember showing my form information about the Holocaust. We looked at Windrush. We looked on things like mental health. Now, all of these topics have influenced writers today. So have a look through. I suggest, choosing something that's going to really interest you. I mean, there's absolutely tons on here. There's loads on diversity. There's loads on mental health. There's loads on, sports, space, climate change, the environment. There's absolutely, tons of information which you can have a look at. And what I want you to think about is, which, historical social event means something to you, which would, inspire you to write your own poem about that, to share your message. So, you're thinking about all, the texts that you've studied, all the writers, they were interested in, an area of the world, a particular event, a particular, idea, a particular movement. And they wrote their text to inspire, to inform, and to really, push their messages across. This is what we're going to be looking at in September. We are going to be looking at those messages. We are going to be looking at how those writers conveyed that, their thoughts. But you're also going to have a chance to write your own poems based on something that really inspires you. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a look through Newsround and you are going to find something that inspires you. Now, don't, pick something which, you think, oh, that's all right. Have a really good look. There's, like I said, lots of information on here, and there is going to be something that, you think, wow, actually, that's something I want to talk about. So pick an idea and have a think about how you could write that into your poem. Now, you could use your knowledge organiser and you could think about, how am I going to create a metaphor about my message? How am I going to, include my message, using a simile? How am I going to compare it? And you actually should consider, using your knowledge organiser, using Newsround to think about how you could begin writing your poems and how you could write down some ideas. So use thinking map, jot down the core ideas, then think about how you could branch off this and think about how you could use or write a metaphor simile, how you could change the form to really reflect your idea, your message, your mood. And that is what I would like you to do really before September, so you have all of that knowledge there. Now, additionally, on your knowledge organiser, you may want to also go back and have a look at learning the core definitions. You may have forgotten them already. So again, thinking back to alliteration, simile, rhyme scheme, making sure you know what those mean and using the techniques that you have been taught to help remember and revise those key pieces of subject terminology. Okay. So thank you. I look forward to hearing all your ideas. Now, if you have any questions, you can email us at the English department on the email address that you have been given, and we will get back to you straight away. Thank you.